Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Pitman, and when last we left off level 64, it's a challenge to be sure, but we'll be fine as long as we rhyme, and kick every enemy we find in the face. Okay, the end part didn't rhyme, but I think I may have figured out how to deal with this level. It'll start by kicking all of these monsters in the face, but stopping right here, which then means that this one rock will be higher than all the others. We can then push this rock, and switch over to Catgirl, pushing this rock over there, the first part of the platform. We need to move to the left and then kick these three monsters in the face, kicking this rock here, and then becoming Catboy so that we can then move all the way over here while maintaining the top part of this dirt pile. We really want the top part to be there because that then means that we can move quite safely over to the left-hand side. We'll then push this rock, use Catboy as a platform. We'll be moving Catboy later, but for now we will move this rock over here, and then kick this enemy in the face and use Catgirl as a platform so that we can then get over to the final foe. This rock will come in very handy. We had to maintain this entire part here, otherwise we can't run over here and kick this foe summarily in the face. Level complete. Round 64 is clear, and though it may seem that there is still a long way to go, if you look at the round select, you will see that there are not that many levels left. All the levels that remain are visible on this screen. We have cleared all of these levels, and we will now move to level 65 and hopefully clear that very quickly. Okay, we probably want to get rid of that left-hand enemy first, and then get rid of the enemy on the right, and I think we're going to have to move this rock over here, and then get this rock over there, and then use Catboy as a platform, so that Catgirl can then kick this foe in the face. Off you go, Catgirl! It won't take you long to get there, and when you get there, the kick will indeed be ready. Kick on three! Kapow! Okay, we probably want to move this rock over to here, because we're going to have to get rid of all of this dirt, but if the rock is on the ladder, we can then get past the rock and then use the rock to make a very big platform. We'll just move this over here, we can then use Catboy as a platform, and now we can finish the level. That rock up there on the left-hand side was a big red herring. I've seen that quite a few things have been added to various levels that are indeed red herrings. Things that you think you may need and yet don't. But round 65 is clear, which means that we're going to go to round 66. And round 66, we're going to have to do something with that rock. That rock is quite important, but what are we going to do with that rock? I think we're going to have to, let's see, if we do something like get rid of this piece of dirt, there we go, and then switch over to Catboy, we can then move this rock to the very bottom. If we hadn't have got rid of that piece of dirt, this rock would just be trapped once we pushed it down here. We'll just move here, go to here, and I think we actually want to move you over here. So then we can get rid of these, and then we can go around here. Now, we could get rid of that foe on the right-hand side there, but if we move over here, you're now a platform. We don't need to move this rock anymore at all, because we have completed the level! Aha! This level wasn't that difficult. I find that in this game, you tend to have levels which you can just very quickly clear, like this one, and then there'll be a level that just stumps you. A level where you can't see the solution to the puzzle, and you just have to slowly figure it out. These levels aren't too bad. There are two foes here, and we can't get Catgirl over to that rock so that we can, I don't know why I rewinded time there. We can't get Catgirl over to that rock so that Catboy can get across, unless we use Catboy as a platform. So off we go over here. We will then move you over to here, I think, and then we will get you over to here. There we go. I think what we want to do now is we then want to, let's see, if we do this, and then that, not bad. If we, let's see, if we do this, and that, and then we need to be very careful. Aha! If we do that, we can then push this over here, use you as a platform, and then we can very quickly get this rock over here, and you guessed it, kick this enemy in the face. Kapow! Not bad. Not bad at all. 48 seconds, although I doubt that the next level is going to be as kind to us. We are over the 2/3 way point in this level, and we really need to get a lot of rocks over to the right-hand side. We're going to have to get at least, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 rocks, or 3 rocks, and either Catgirl or Catboy. We're going to have to switch over to Catboy here, aren't we? Let's see, there are 3 rocks there. And the problem is that if we go over to either of these enemies, we're going to get very trapped, so we can't do anything there. But if we were, for instance, to move over here and then hit you, that would then allow us to start moving rocks. Let us be very careful with what we're doing, though, because if you end up falling down into oblivion, that's not going to help us at all. Let us move this rock over to here, move this rock over to here, and that's not going to help us that much, is it? No, probably not. Definitely not. Or maybe it will, because if we then get you over to here, and then we push this rock over here, and then we push this rock to here, we now have a second rock there. We can then do this, and then we can push a third rock. We'll get you down here, and then we can push a 4th rock. We don't need to use Catgirl or Catboy to get over to this foe at all. Well, we don't need to use them as a platform. We do need to use them to kick this foe in the face, though. Kapow! Because we're going to be trapping Catgirl and Catboy when they defeat these enemies here. Because those rocks will fall, and we will be trapped. I thought that we'd have to deal with the foe on the right last, but no! It's these foes that we have to deal with last. And kapow! Level 68 complete! Not bad. Not bad at all. Let us now move on to level 69. We're very close to the 70% mark. What is this level? Okay, there are 2 of us here, and there are 4 enemies, and there is 1 rock there. Now the problem is that we can get to those 2 foes over there, but we probably want to, we definitely in fact want to get to them last, because we'll get trapped when we defeat them. Now there is a rock there. Now could we move this rock over to there, and then we could, I mean that rock can then go over to here, but the problem with moving that rock over to there is that we're probably going to get stuck. We're definitely going to get stuck if we move the rock over to the far right there. We probably want you down here, don't we? Or maybe we don't. We could get to these 2 enemies easily enough. There is a ladder down there, I see. There is a ladder down there. If we have you... Let's see, if we push this rock over to here, like that, and then we... If we then do this... No, that's not really going to work, is it? That's not going to work at all, because you're going to end up getting trapped down here, and we only have so many ways that we can do things, because that will happen and then we'll get stuck. I think we've encountered one of those levels that's going to be a problem, but maybe it won't be a problem forever. If we move this rock down to... We probably want you over here so that we can push the rock. There we go, the rock can now be pushed, and there we go, we'll just move it to here. Then we can put the rock down here. And if we put the rock here, like that, we can then reach this foe. And then we can use the rock... I'm not sure that's exactly what I wanted to do, because now we are very much trapped, aren't we? We're very much trapped, because we could do this, but then Catboy cannot get away, which is a problem. We can still kick this foe in the face, though. I feel like we're on the right track, but we probably actually want to have the rock over on this side to start with. we want the rock over on this side. So, if we move the rock over to here... Okay, we definitely wanted Catboy over on this side, though, didn't we? We want Catboy over here, otherwise we can't move the rock anywhere. Okay, that's that. Maybe we actually want to move Catgirl instead of Catboy. And have, let's see, if we move you over to here, like that, then we do this. Then we hit you in the face. Then we can move this rock over to here. And then we can use this area, the platform, and Catgirl to then get to you. Then we can move down here and complete the level. It took a little while, a couple of minutes, but I figured out the solution. Kapow! And switch over using magical powers, and kapow! Level complete? Not bad. Not bad at all. Time for level 70. Time for the 70th level of the game. Then we will only have 6 selections of 5 levels to go, and the question mark level. What is that level? How difficult will it be? Oh look, new enemies! These enemies look like, people wearing robes. They are dancing quite merrily, though. Okay, we have a slight problem in that we need to get over to that foe on the left. We also need to, defeat all of these foes by kicking them in the face. If we push a rock over to here, the problem is all of these rocks are going to get in the way, aren't they? They most certainly are. We could push this rock, though. And then this rock? And then we could go this way and hit you. Kapow! You don't look very happy to be hit like that. That's not surprising. Kapow and kapow. The problem is we're going to get trapped if we decide to get rid of you next. So we need to get rid of you next, and that's not going to be too difficult. We just need to kick this rock here, and then we need to hit you, and then finally we need to hit you. Level complete! Not too bad at all. Not too bad. Let us move on to level 71, shall we? And see what we can find. There are more foes for us to best, and there is one ghost that we need to take care of. We probably want to go this way, though, don't we? Or do we? Probably not, actually. Probably not. The first thing we probably want to do is this. And that's even worse, I think, because that's pretty much going to get us stuck. No, we don't want to do that either. Let us restart. Already we're making terrible mistakes, but we can't actually get over to... No, we want to get rid of this here. We want to get rid of that, so that when we defeat you, we can then move this way. Okay, then we definitely didn't want to do that. We definitely didn't want to do that. We wanted to do this. And then we could push this over to here, and we want to get over to you somehow. That's going to be tricky. How are we going to get over to you? We're probably not going to get over to you by doing what we just did. Because we have this ladder, but this ladder isn't going to get us anywhere. There aren't any rocks that we can really use here. And that rock there is stuck. So we actually want to get rid of that dancing person there in the top right before we get rid of the ghost. Now we could... Let's see. The problem is if we move that rock all the way over to the right there, it's going to be pretty difficult to get over. Or maybe it won't be. Maybe it won't be, because if we do this... Okay, we didn't want to do that at all. We wanted to do this, didn't we? Yes, we did. And then we do that. Then we hit you, kapow, and then we go over here, do this, and then we can hit you. Now, if we do that, we can then move this rock. Okay, that was not a smart idea. That was not a smart idea because we can't do anything concerning, How are we going to get over to here? Ideally, we want a rock over here, but if we do that, we then can't get over to you, can we? Unless we do this and then we just ignore you. That's probably a good idea. then we want to do this, do that, and then this. There we go! Figured it out. Level 71, complete. Not bad at all. I keep saying that it's not bad, and that's because I'm doing remarkably well in solving all of these puzzles. It's almost like now we're getting to the very difficult ones, I'm doing a lot better. Okay, we can quite easily get rid of you, but we want to make a selection of, can we even do anything with those, we probably actually want to do something with those rocks. We really want to do something with those rocks, don't we? So we want to make a platform over to here. We also want to get rid of you. Getting rid of you is probably important, so we'll just hit you. And if we move... let's see, if we move this here, we can then get access to over here. Okay, that was not smart. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, we can then do this. And then... okay, that's not good. That's not good, because we then can't do anything concerning getting over to the other side. If we do that, and then we go over, that's probably... oh, no, wait, that did do something. That did do something. Kapow! Excellent. Now, what we want to do is we want to do this. Get hit on the head, but that's fine. Excellent. And then we want to push this over here, and then this, and then... ah. Problem. We didn't get rid of that piece of dirt, did we? No, we did not. Should have got rid of that piece of dirt. Getting rid of that piece of dirt, very important. But first, we'll just get rid of you, and then we'll move this over here, like that. Then we'll move this here, and that is something that I need to be careful of, because I can't get over to that piece of dirt unless I... maybe if I do this, and then I can get over to that piece of dirt. Problem then, of course, is that I can't do anything when I get over to that piece of dirt. But that piece of dirt definitely needs to go. We can then do this. We can then go all the way round, can't we? We can then go all the way round. But I have managed to get myself into a situation where I can't actually... no, wait, I could, in theory, move some of these things. I could then move this, and nope, I've managed to mess this up quite spectacularly. And considering the fact that I was doing quite well before, that's quite surprising. Okay, we'll do this, and then we'll do this. We don't want to get rid of that piece of dirt that is here. We don't want to get rid of that one at all. And we want to do this, and then... this? Problem is then is that we can't get over to that piece of dirt. We want to get rid of that piece of dirt, because otherwise we can't get you. You at the top there, you're just dancing so spectacularly. As in you're going, ha-ha! I am impervious to your kicks to the face. You may think you're impervious to kicks to the face, but turns out you're not. What if we do this? And then we... then we push this here. Aha! Then we can do this. Like that. And then we can push this rock. Not bad. We're certainly making more headway now, aren't we? But we still have the situation that we can't actually... no, wait, we could probably still do something here. There we go, we'll just do that. And then we'll get rid of this. And then we'll let these hit Catgirl on the head. She's absolutely fine, don't worry. A skull of steel! We'll just then hit you. Then we'll then do this. And then we can do this, and finally hit you! Ha-ha! They really don't look happy to be hit in the face. Kicks to the face are indeed, something that's not really appreciated by them, I imagine. And when we come back, folks, round 73! We're nearly 3/4 of the way through. Will we be able to get all the way to the end? Who can say? All I can say is that they have to succeed. Catgirl and Catboy have to succeed. Otherwise, the curse will never be lifted. And we have encountered, I imagine, the final enemy type of the game. That said, they are pretty much the same as all the other enemies, barring the ghosts, which can float, but they do look quite cool. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.